What's up, baby? It's your boy here, Jersey Flex, back with another amazing video. As you guys could tell by the title of this video, I want to shed some light onto the youth of today, because a lot of you people out there keep coming up to me and asking me, are SARMs a better option than steroids? You got no idea how many of these young motherfuckers keep coming up to me in the gym and saying, yo man, I'm thinking of trying something to build a little bit of more muscle. I want to look juicy. I want to get all the thotty boo bodies out there on the beach. I want to impress some women. I want to look better. What's the secret? Should I do SARMs? And a lot of people keep coming up to me asking me, should I do Rad 140? Should I do Ostrine? Like, what do I do here? So today's video, I'm going to address whether or not it is a better option to do SARMs as opposed to steroids. So hopefully I could shed some light on that. And go down and hit that freaking subscribe button. No wonder you're not good looking or handsome enough, because you got to hit the subscribe button in order to become incredibly freaking handsome. So go hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all the love and support from you guys. And if you don't hit the subscribe button, you're still beautiful anyways. So we're going to roll that freaking intro and get this video started.
Maybe it's a new beginning. Maybe it's the start of where it ends. I know. There's no going back, and I'm loving the chase.
What is up, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed that intro and you held on to your asses, because I leave a little bit of a medical disclaimer at the beginning of every single video just to let you guys know that I'm not your doctor or your healthcare provider. So if you guys are dumb enough, like me, to do anything that is mentioned inside this freaking video, you might not live to see tomorrow. So if you guys are actually experiencing any kind of physical ailments or any kind of like low testosterone, you can't get your winky dog to stand up right, you got to seek the attention of an actual medical professional, like a freaking doctor that can actually freaking help you. So go get that taken care of, and do not take this video as medical advice. It is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So with that, let's get this video going. So, you know, I believe it was like 2 days ago, I had, and I'm not naming names just to not expose this kid, but I had a kid come up to me, and it was in the locker room. I was busting a couple poses, you know, making myself look handsome in front of the mirror, taking photos. And he came up to me and he said, yo bro, like, I always see you here all the time looking juicy. And he asked me, like, what can I hop on, what can I do in order to look more like you or look like a better me? You know, I just want to feel more confident. And I felt, you know, somewhat flattered, because that showed that he admired, or admiring, whatever you say, how I was looking. And he wanted to get some pointers, because he aspires to one day reach that level of fitness or whatever was going on through his head. Maybe he just wants to get laid. I got no idea. But I felt flattered, and I felt, you know what? I told him, I said, check out my YouTube channel. I have a lot of stuff that explains these things, but you know what? I honestly recommend going the healthy route and whatever. But if you choose to dabble and get some knowledge on these things, I have a YouTube channel. And I sent him this way. So I kind of want to make this video for him in that regards. But to answer a general question, because this is a question that I get a lot. Okay, guys. So is SARMs better than steroids? Okay. You know, because part of the question I get is like the common question. People think that by taking these SARMs, you're going to avoid a lot of the side effects that you would encounter or experience with actual true steroidal anabolics. But let me just say and state one thing, okay? I'm pretty sure anybody that's in the bodybuilding community has heard of what trenbolone is. And if you haven't heard what tren is, you must be living on natural planet natural. Natty to the whatever. If you've never heard tren, that's a serious issue, because tren is literally the holy grail of bodybuilding anabolics. So, you know, as a bodybuilder, that's just something you got to know, whether you're natural or not, you know. So, but that being said, those of you that know even the slightest amount about trenbolone, you guys will be aware of the fact that it is one of the most suppressive compounds out there. I mean, your gonads, forget your gonads. They're going to go from the size of kiwis to maybe the size of chickpeas. So, and that happy garden snake might have issues standing like a happy garden snake due to your prostate inflammation. But, you know, or some people are the complete opposite. They got a raging garden snake during the whole thing. But not to get too sidetracked, like I mentioned, the main part of all that gibberish, tren is one of the most suppressive anabolic compounds out there. But yet, even with tren, it is classified on paper as a SARM. Okay, guys? Tren will bind to every, and it'll all make sense why I'm speaking about tren in a SARM video. But tren is one of the most suppressive compounds, and it binds to every receptor. So on paper, tren is actually classified as a SARM, a selective androgen receptor modulator. So when you take something like RAD140, Ostrine, yeah, you're kind of taking away the steroidal side of it. It's not a steroidal SARM. Okay, like many of these the steroids, they're steroidal SARMs. They bind to your receptors, but they're still steroids. A SARM is more in specific classified as just a SARM, but it still has the suppressive qualities that an anabolic will have. So you're going to experience the same side effects that you'd experience with actual steroids, with RAD140, Ostrine, and so on and so forth, which means at the end of the day, yes, you need a freaking PCT, and I've made videos on that explaining to you guys that you need a PCT if you're doing SARMs because it's equally suppressive to that of steroids. So that's something that, please guys, keep that in mind. You know, you're not getting a free way out just because you guys decided to, you know, use SARMs. You're going to be suppressed equally, okay? So don't think that you're, you know, finding the cheap way out, because, and that's really the message that I wanted to deliver to this kid and to anybody in the future that comes to this channel, okay? You're running all the same risks by taking SARMs as you are of taking steroids. Your cholesterol, your lipid panel is going to be skewed. It's going to affect your cardiovascular health. It's going to raise your liver enzymes. Maybe not as bad as D-bol or Dianabol would or Anavar, but in long term, yes, you will develop serious liver issues by running and using and abusing SARMs the same way you would with any kind of oral steroid. Okay, take Anadrol for instance. Anadrol, a very, very, very strong oral compound. You know, you run it for like 4 to 6 weeks, put on an obscene amount of muscle with it. Crazy pumps, known for its pumps. That is so toxic that you can't run it longer than, I personally would recommend, 3 to 4 weeks, but it works instantly, okay? Take something like RAD140, you could run that for 8 to 12 weeks. So it's less liver toxic, but it's still liver toxic. You're still getting the same side effects that you would with traditional anabolic steroids. That's really the main gist of this video. I wanted to kind of lecture or unless teach you guys or shed some light to the younger guys out there that are thinking SARMs is a better route. It's the same route. You're not natural anymore. It's the same thing. It's just, it's a SARM. You're eliminating the steroidal and keeping the SARM. It's all the same stuff. If you guys have any questions, leave that down in the comments below. I'm going to wrap this video up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we're going to roll that freaking outro. Boom! No!